you thinking about having a garage sale, but you don't feel like, I don't know, hauling out those tables and dealing with people like strangers? There are plenty of user-friendly online options to help you unload your unwanted stuff. Joining us now with more on the tools to help you pocket some profits is emerging media consultant Mohit Rajhans. Welcome to the show. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well, Lindsey. Good morning.
Why should we consider this option, like going online instead of bringing out those fold-out tables that I've done many times before and having to deal and haggle with strangers?
Well, I think you gave your answer to the question right there. But to be honest with you, I think what we're seeing is two cultures colliding. And that's what I love about what's happening on digital and social media. We're seeing the ability to actually plan for your garage sale if you're thinking about having one, but steps you should probably take prior to having one. You see, with online tools, what I'm noticing from a trends perspective is Gen Z is really starting to fuel the idea of what upcycling can feel like and what it can mean to both their bottom line and what they could mean for some stuff that is used. So when I say upcycling, they're going around to garage sales and looking for these items in particular to find more value of them. You can see that through thrift shops and the shopping that's happening as well. The other thing we have to remember is that online we can understand what the real value is of things. Something that might have been sitting in your corner in your house for the longest time that you didn't really think about, maybe your old Twilight VHS tapes or your old Star Wars on Laserdisc. You never know what the real value is until you're able to look online. And for those people that are hauling out the tables, there's a wonderful community of people that have expert advice and pro tips for you to set up your sale this season.
Yeah, I mean, and who doesn't like to make a little money on something that's been sitting in your house for so long? So what is it about social media that makes it so popular for buying and selling?
Well, if you've noticed, in the last 5 years, most of the social media sites have developed something called a marketplace. And so on your profile, if somebody knows that you're maybe a new parent or if somebody that travels a lot, you tend to post the stuff that you want to get rid of, knowing that people will actually follow, people you know, people in your community. So that's one big reason why social media has become a fertile ground for somebody who's buying and selling items. The other aspect I find interesting is the geo-targeting. Take, for example, if you're a new parent and you want something from your community and you trust something, you know, it's only a value if you can get it very simply, right? If the path to purchase is pretty easy. So with geo-targeting, it not only helps in how you can find an item and sell an item, but it also helps if you're promoting your garage sale. Gone are the days where you're putting your actual flyer on a pole and hoping that people will come on the day of your sale. Yeah. It's a good idea to start using social media to promote your yard sale and the types of stuff you're going to sell as well.
I gotta say, like, you know how tech savvy I am, which is obviously very, but not really. So I started selling during the pandemic. I know other people were making bread. I started selling stuff online, like our garage items and everything else. And I was amazed at some of the things that went very quickly. For example, built IKEA furniture was like, people were like, they didn't want to build it themselves. They were just like, I want it, I want it, I want it. People were fighting over that kind of stuff. What types of new business ideas have you seen pop up in the last little while?
Well, that's an amazing example of how innovative people are becoming with buying and selling used goods. I'm also seeing people actually inviting streamers to come online, like influencers who specialize in garage sale finds. They're inviting them to come online to stream from their garage sale, to sell some of their stuff to an online environment in order to help with maybe a little bit of the hype, but really actually the value of it. The other part I'm noticing is a lot of community starting to grow. If you're a comic book fan, again, if you're a collectibles fan, if you're somebody who's constantly looking out for that hockey card, etc. Those communities can show what value some of the stuff has for yourself. And the other point I wanted to make is there's a difference between yard sales and estate sales. If you're somebody that's planning for somebody's estate sale and hoping for the best out of some items that you might not know the value for, there's some white glove services right now that you can go to online where people can help you do everything from evaluate to set up those estate sales.
Oh, such great information. And there's some great stuff out there. And I also like how you mentioned the communities out there, too, because there really are. You can find your niche market in all sorts of different areas of your life. Mohit, always good to talk to you. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.